Hey guys, Matt here, and today I'm checking out a new disc that's being touted as one of the most overstable approach discs of all time, comparing it to the most overstable approach disc that I've ever thrown and bagged, the Amber Stego. And that disc that I will be comparing it to is the Zone OS. My buddy Jonathan got a couple of these. We're both throwing them compared to the Stegos we bag. Mine's the Amber and his is the Tar Pit, so you get a little bit look at different plastics there. And I hope you guys enjoy it. We're out at Deerfield Park. Thanks for watching.
Taking a look at those profiles, that is the Zone OS in green here on the left. It's got a pretty high wing, rounded top, and the Stego on the right has that scooped out bottom with a spoiler on top, which is really interesting. So on hole 2, Jonathan here is throwing the Zone OS, puts a little bit of flex on it and ends up a little bit right side. Here's my attempt with the Zone OS. I kind of go straight at it. It's a little bit too much pepper on it, but almost aced. Here's Jonathan with the Stego. And he just doesn't put quite enough on that one. It hits that tree over on the right side. And I'm throwing the Amber Stego. That's the disc I normally throw here, and it is parked. Over to hole 6 now. It's about 200 feet. Little backhand hyzer, and Jonathan puts that one just a little bit shorter than he wanted, but not a bad spot. And here's my attempt with the Zone OS. And it hooked up a little bit more than I was expecting to on the backhand. Skips like way deep onto circle 2. And Jonathan stepping up with the Stego here. And it takes about all he's got to get it there, but it's a pretty good shot. And here's my shot with the Amber Stego. It is literally everything I have to get it there, but it's putting. Still a little left side. Now we're over to hole 8. This is one I use a Stego on a lot. And Jonathan throws the crap out of the Zone OS there, and it's pin high, but way left. Stays in bounds though. The OB is right behind the basket. Here's my Zone OS attempt. It actually looks great, but then it just clips that tree. Stays in bounds though.
Yeah.
Jonathan going with the Stego now. And he hits the same tree that I did. Now my turn with the Stego. And this one's pretty good. It scoots up there, but it's real right side. Stays in bounds though, had a putt from there. Now we're going to try it on hole 15, go around those trees on the left side. And Jonathan's up there on top of the little levee. And here's his shot with the Stego. He's trying to go right side on that one, just didn't get over on it quite enough. You really got to throw it hard to make that shot work. Here's my Zone OS attempt. And that one is a little hot, but the out of bounds post actually keeps it in bounds, luckily. And then we'll try the same line with the Stego here. I just gave this one way too much pop. It ends up going over the levee and might have been out of bounds. Now 16, you got to go around these trees. It's tucked way off, and there's OB all along there. And this one from Jonathan is pretty much parked. Trying my out here with the Zone OS, and I sawed it off a little, but you still kind of have a putt from there. Trees knocked it down though. Jonathan going with a Stego shot, and that one's actually pretty good. He was closer with the zone, but they're both in circle 1. This is generally the shot that I would throw here, but I got it a little bit high, so it clips that branch and ends up like in circle 2. Now over to final hole, hole 20. 20 holes at Deerfield. Backhand spike hyzer with the Zone OS, and that skips right up there nicely for Jonathan. Tap in birdie. I'm trying to do a very similar shot. Not quite as high, trying to play the skip a little more, and they were just about sitting on top of one another.
Nice.
And he's actually going to try this really wide forehand high line here. And it didn't go too badly, but not ideal location. Not as good as the other shot. And I'm doing basically the same thing as I did with the zone with the Stego, just throwing a little harder. and it skips up there a little short, but still putting.
After throwing both, I don't think the Zone OS is quite Stego overstable. It has a little bit different flight shape. It's a little bit more like an A1 from Prodigy, but it doesn't have that really aggressive late fade and skip that you will see from the Amber Stego, though it is really overstable. It's more overstable than your run-of-the-mill Zone. I have one Z Zone that's like in that ballpark, but the higher wing lets it be a little bit more overstable on the front end. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day.